out there.
Yes, sir.
This is what we doing. People don't got the strength.
Okay.
We need the intelligence and their resources that we calling for. Because that's the only thing that's going to help us right now to understand what is going on. Because logically,
We're going around, sir. Yeah, the fire, we're going around. Fine, we're going around the other side.
what can we say? Where is this child? Tell me where this child.
Lock the next side, darling. Them this police is on job, God. I said we need the family back today. We need that chance today. We need that chance. We need justice today. We want you back today. We must watch it today. We need her today. Justice got to come today. Something must be done today. Something must be done. We got to find her. Let's get out of bed. Shake camera, daughter. Shake camera.
We got to find you today. We got to find you. We family. We got to find you.
Today. We can find her today. Let's see if I can have them to find fucking camera walking.
Yes, we family. We got to find you.
I'm angry and passionate for the 11-year child. Maybe I have a children, 11-year daughter. How you have to feel as a parent? How you have to feel? Yeah? You have a heart for your children. Respect people that love. Come out and possible this my child today. This my child needs justice. She needs justice. We need her today. That's we never done.
We ain't going home.
We have never moved. We never done. We need justice. This one man, this man.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Fucking got this.
I'll shut her down like that.
You ain't she getting on, man? Yo, I'm carrying that. She can't say to my upon you.
Si je laisse un peu, on a dit chiquille. On fait avec 1000 en bas, 665, 650. 665, 650.
I just said I've got 20 minutes to wait for that.
Put a gal in there.
You had the girl that police on the afternoon. There's my police on the afternoon. Yeah.
tell you why we done, and then they want to get rid of the body.
Oh, just a suddenly shut up here and come just a guy. These people are like God. It's a sacrifice to them. Can last them. They do the same thing and get through.
Tell me why you don't. It's nonsense going on here. But the people are picnic. The people are child needed. The people are child needed. The people are child. Everybody.
In protest and calling for justice is preceding the response that we're going to get.
Fuck the media,
They're enjoying
there's another building there going up in squad is at the back. They're calling it murder. She was found with her hand, allegedly her hands and her feet with marks. Based on reports that I'm getting. Simona Brooms. Miss Brooms, good morning. This is a sad time in Guyana. This is a very sad time. You have to be found, you have a child found murdered, dead. She wasn't in the pool, she's only appearing in the pool. What are your thoughts of what's going on right now? No, you can't trust them.
There's one woman in Mark, one little child in Mark.
What, 11 years old?
Because 11-year-old went missing. And based from what was told to me by persons, they believe the body was in the building. A woman in Albany that was leaving up calls from the US on Messenger, pushing some information. When I got there, I simply said, this body's not ready. When you block the building, how you going to know what's going on in the group? I met the minister, she was respectful, the officers, the senior officer come and explain and all that, but it is regrettable. But why we gotta wait until something happens every time to say it's regrettable? What about preventing these things? You know, I was just saying to the minister, I'm happy that you're here on ground. So you see, nobody can come in and report to you. You will report to cabinet the truth, what you know transpires. All of us know the child went to the
Hiding somewhere in there.
and even with the crowd, everybody, because they couldn't catch yourself. Once the girl was there, I was trying to get him out in the vehicle before the breaking news. By the time they got him in, she was on the ground. So all I could have studied now is everybody's all over to get him out to the place, get the police. I want to cooperate as a leader with the police to get the body out of the place. Because once you see smoke, anything behind smoke is fine.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that you get the
body out, the evidence.
So that the evidence out from there.
Yeah.
And you know, the mother, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna say to the public. I don't know where they're gonna tell.
Mercy.
You know, I don't. You know, I mean, it's just so hard. Listen, there's a mourning in this place like never before. You know, there's a mourning taking place in this place. Is this division? What are you talking about? I like this young guy, like me. What media from, son?
Ignite News. Ignite News.
Ignite News, I like him. He's making sure he catch me every day. Like, I was looking. You understand? I really, right now, don't even want to speak to the press. And so, I'm in a different place. And I'm witnessing, I'm experiencing, I'm encouraged.
Sad.
It's sad. It is so sad. These things
And even the
push
police
me.
can't even help. That's the thing about it. The police
So that's why
is just helpless.
So you see now the police now, but the police still trust. I said, it's in Congo, Broom Score, this or that. But these are the things. This is the reason why I'm hearing it. This is what pushing me into this trench and God. Hope you talk politics. It's not for Facebook or fame. It's because you gotta know the pain of the people on the ground before you could serve them. And if you can't serve them, you can't lead them. You will oppress them. You understand? That's what I'm here. So you understand, you know. You could relate to what transpired over this river. Huh? Every voice. Everybody had one thing to say, young, old, regardless of what.
Regardless of political
And this
affiliation.
man, they said, was so connected, that even when people go with complaints, you know, it's a different thing. But like I said, I mean, look what's going on here. Look,
The system is broken.
the system, there's no system. We got to fight for a system. There's no system. It's gone beyond broken. Beyond broken. Because a lot of people, you can say so much, but they were there last night, everybody, why they go, but people check the poll. People check the poll. But again, but one day, it's for the owner. Today, it's the owner's day.
The owners.
The truth has come to pass.
Simone Brooms, former MP, on the ground, sharing her bit with us this morning on this terrible situation here this morning. Terrible situation. The police are all here. They're watching. They can't do anything. Oh, Marvin Williams is here as well, executive member of the PNCR. Marvin, what are your thoughts on this? They found the child dead now. When they said that she was not in the building, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, there seems to be a history to this. I believe this is the second dead body that was fished out in the same pool. I believe the proprietor was in custody on remand for the last one, and he had his day in court and was released. I'm reliably informed that a thorough search was made of the premises yesterday and last night, and no person or body was found.
I'm not black.
However,
So couldn't got talk to me. Alright. Why I'm not black, you come and talk to me. I'm glad. There's the beauty in it. What y'all want to do? All of them come talk to me, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm a million-year friend. I don't have no million-year friend. Look, my friends are very poor people. All of them is poor people. All my friends are poor people. I don't have million-year friends. I don't have no million-year friends to want to talk to do favor for me. I have nobody to do favor for me. I'm doing my own favor right about now. All I ask for is my daughter. All I want is my daughter. If I get my daughter here, now I go home. Everybody will go home.
Why you can't talk it on the air?
Your children are not safe.
Why you can't talk it on the air?
If you live in a society where women and your children are not protected, where they are not treated in a manner becoming of who they are, then we have a very, very sad situation here in Guyana. You know, it is evident of depraved minds at work. I mean, when you have sitting government officials starting out on the floor of the National Assembly by telling a woman parliamentarian that what she needs is a dildo, and then grows from there to a stage where he gets embroiled in allegations of rape, and nothing comes of those allegations, nothing comes of the situation. When you have evidence being ruled out of a man, a sitting minister of government at the time, being placed on $1 million station bail. And a senior retired police officer saying that records were checked. Depraved minds in our society. I say it to the government. Now when people see those things happening, it is sort of an impetus for sick minds in our society to step out and to do things the likes of which has been done here in the past few hours. I just came home after several hours of driving, and I learned of this situation and came down here. The police are out here in numbers. What can they do?
The crowd is more than them, so they can't do anything.
Well, it's not just that the crowd is more than them. They failed to cordon the place yesterday. They failed to identify it as a crime scene and protect it.
Yeah.
They failed to act as police officers.
Yeah.
No forensic evidence could found there of a murder, because the scene was not protected. Now the entire place is on fire. The fire engines are here. There's a contention when the tenders got close to the building. The people reacted, forcing the tenders to be removed. But the question is there water for the fire? Specific attention to women and girl children. What is happening here? I just read another story about a man who killed his wife.
Yes.
You got photos, which I never left. Which I never left.
Agree. The first thing, I only touching on the boy. The first thing that before. And this is a mixed information that caused the justice that were here with the child.
Somebody go for it now.
Like a fucking daughter, like a young daughter I got, I don't know. You think most brave people don't even
Within 45 minutes of their arrival and settling in, they were told by the child
double times
picked up by a car and left.
You get more
Surveillance put it back up. There's a surveillance footage that was available across there from a house. The parents were able to see that. But now, until now, the footage that they were claiming that picked up this child in the red Ram.
You never see the footage.
They were not able to see that footage.
And at 1 o'clock this morning, it was a miss. What? A mistake. A mistake. The information was wrong.
Wrong information.
And this gentleman sending me off. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me what. And if I know some man named Orlando, tell him who fucking named Orlando, because I know the monster named Orlando. That fucking something to be fucking that, yeah?
Surveillance camera is available to us. Where this child
and then there's like, but when you come back, you went to the pool and check. You got to check it, use the pool.
And that's what happened. And the one.
And as you can see the pool here clear. Like when the family said they went in the pool and check, everybody went in the pool and check. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear, right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool, right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on, and so on, right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet. That is saying 7 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 5 inches. If you look at it, right? That's saying 5'5". That's saying 7'6". They're saying 8 feet. So for 8 feet is reasonable depth for a pool. So you would have to go in and check in the pool, right? The young lady is not in the pool.
I find her and now somebody come up. Now she is discovered dead.
How are the shot? Uses on her body and so on?
They gave, yeah, they locked the parents out. When I came here last night, they can't go in the church, the parents can't go in the place. You know, they help us inside. And I said, no, this is wrong. I gotta go and do a live video and let people know what's going on here.
Careful.
Oh, God.
That's the wheel going like that. It's sad.
And where the owners didn't come out, they didn't say anything, nothing, they just locked away inside.
This is sad, this is real sad.
They told people off to make the child look up. Fire, my more fire we want.
We get these. I understand.
I need her.
Look,
I need her.
This is disturbing and horrible.
That's it. I need her. They were, if they didn't work out to be earlier, and this would never be like this, you know.
I understand hardly, right?
Excuse me, go to the
We were trying to
get the president to talk to them.
The big man was going to bring the people out with billion. Yeah, he's stand up in the movement. Everybody got to come out to the building.
Yeah. Walking at a small drinking place that will have and you got a big multi-million-dollar place like this. And you trying to tell people that you got all these cameras there for style. All of these cameras out there is for style. It's nonsense.
Police said that when he come last night with a Gali, if they wanted to play in court, and put it out there.
That's nonsense. Because yesterday when the child missing,
I'm going to put you on to the man. No, he's not down there.
Nonsense, this man. Because you're stupid.
Calm down.
Hook up, forget a room, you'd go there. And then, well, there's light. That when you come, but he went in the pool and check. Normally, you ain't got to check if you use the pool, and as you can see, you see the pool here, clear. Like when the family said they went in the pool and check, everybody went in the pool and check. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear, right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool, right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on and so on, right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet. That is saying 7 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 5 inches. If you look at it, right? They're saying 5'5". They're saying 7'6". They're saying 8 feet. So for 8 feet is reasonable depth for a pool. So you would have to go in and check in the pool, right? The young lady is not in the pool. Another fire start in the middle of the road. Another fire start here in the middle of the road. Well, if you just join us, we're bringing to you live coverage from Tuschen on the Region 3, and they are protesting the murder of an 11-year-old girl who they say was missing, and now she was found. Missing and found, but found dead with bruises and all of that. There's also reports saying that there are visual evidence that showed that the child was taken into a vehicle. Now she's found dead in this building here that you're seeing is on fire. This hotel that is now on fire, protested by the citizens in this area for the murder of this child. We are hoping that a good investigation would come out of this situation. We will find the perpetrators of this crime. But it seems that the people are not going to leave this location until they are justice, or till there is justice for this child and the family and the relatives. So here we have
machines and so on from the owners of the hotel that are being burnt right now. See the smoke. Another vehicle there on fire. The hotel is on fire. Hotel is on fire. Everything is on fire. So if you're coming from Essequibo, you can't come through here. It is blocked up. The people are coming out more and more and more and more. Move quickly. There.
One.
You can't reach your name when you walk in the line. That fight on the side, I let go. You can do what this child. He the body in the field inside there. Now we poor people, we fighting for survival. We ain't got nobody for giving up. We can't stretch the hand. We gotta go work for it. And I pass me poor people. We don't do it 2 times and the 3rd time. The 2 times that don't come out here. We the west side. We from the west side and we fun. And we gotta stand free right now.
See, everything is on smoke, on fire rather. Everything is on fire here. The building is on fire, the vehicles are on fire, the equipment's on fire, machines on fire. I see Amanza Walton Lazier here as well. Rundy's here as well. We're live. I have Amanza Walton Lazier. Amanza MP, this is very sad. This is a tragedy for Guyana. This is, oh, I don't know what else to say, but what are your thoughts? What have you heard so far?
What have I heard? It's not important what I've heard. It's important what the facts are. And the facts appear to be that an 11-year-old went swimming with her family and she is now dead. Of greater concern though, Andrew, is the fact that the police forces once again lied. Issued a statement that she left with somebody named Orlando in a red and black Ram, PSS something. Right? Police have once again lied. So what you're seeing here is a complete break. Because I want you to imagine what happened to that young lady. And I also want us to remember that this family went live all night last night.
Look at this. This is the child.
They went live all night last night. You have to highlight it because
just take a look at this child.
Right. So her face looks burnt. There are marks on her hand and her feet from what you can see. So we're looking at the photo of her now. Listen, Answers have to be given. Resignations have to be tendered. There ain't got no two talking about this. Enough is enough. And I see Irfan Ali talking about he's asked the police to do an investigation to investigate a lie that they put out that she left. The police said that she left. Listen, I'm very emotional because I'm a mother, I have children. And anybody who has a child understands what those parents are going through. And you know, I salute the people who refused to move from here last night. Because had they moved, and now it's interesting that she's found in the pool because Guyanese Critic went on a live that was viewed by hundreds of thousands of people in which he scoured the entire pool. That video evidence is there, so now she's found in the pool. Listen to me, Irfan, we don't want investigations, we want resignations first. Because you can't ask the very people that put the lie out to turn around and investigate the lie. I said to you when you were in Linden, Irfan, that if you keep coddling a broken police system, we will lose more of our young people, and this is exactly what is happening. Stop calling people and trying to placate the situation. Fix the damn system so that people can get justice. I am upset, I'm hurt, I'm hungry. I haven't slept. Because as a mother, if my child is missing and I don't know where he is, I would move heaven and earth. So this thing about investigation and cheap talk, enough is enough. Hickens got to resign. The commander here got to resign. We have to know who from the regional command put out such a liar statement. Yes! That said that, oh, this child left. So she left. How is she back now? How she reach back if she left? What do people do when they can't trust the police or the government? You end up with vigilante justice. That is what you ended up with. So this thing about an investigation or whatever, we long past that. By the end of the day, Hickens should resign. And if Irfan is a president worth his salt, he would require Hickens to resign. But it seems to me like the police force got the government being held to ransom. Because I cannot understand that I'm the president of a country. The police force is so obviously broken down and I am powerless to do anything. The whole side of them should be sent home. All the police kept there last night.
Mansa Walton is here, MP, on the ground. Looking at this with the people. She is speaking to people as well, gathering some information of what really transpired here. And as you can see, she is scene right now in front of you. Everything is on fire on the road, buildings on fire. That truck is being rocked right now by protesters. We have Councillor Randolph Critchlow is on the ground as well. Randy is a councillor, Region 4 councillor, but he's here to give support. Randy, I mean, I don't have words to say to the parents of this child. What are your thoughts?
Our condolences and our thoughts with the family at this point in time, but you know, like MP Amanza said earlier, something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's obvious that the police, as we see what's happening here,
yes. You can see they're rocking that big truck there. It has to go down, they say.
Yeah. It's obvious that the police put out a false statement, because if not, they would have released this video that they have saying that, oh, this young lady was in some vehicle and they put out a vehicle number. What was that about? You know, and so people are obviously upset, and it's understandable that people are upset. Oh, women and girls are being slaughtered and the system is broken, and the system is broken. So, you know, like the MP said, we don't want to hear about any investigation. People must lose their job over this. Somebody is covering up something, and so we're going to be looking and we're going to be watching. We're calling for justice, and justice must be served. And bigger than that, something has to be done in terms of the system. If their systems are not in place, these things happen. This is how you have breakdown in law and order, because the police force is at the beck and call of the government, and it's not doing a professional job. Why is it? And you know what's interesting, Andrew?
The U.S. report has proven the fact right now.
Right. Only recently we saw the U.S.
Only recently, yes.
About the police force and how inefficient they are. And so questions need to be asked. How did the girl reach in the pool? If people were there searching the pool, we saw a critic at the pool last night. Some cover-up is happening, and so these questions need to be answered. So, you know, it is real sad, Andrew.
Real sad, yeah. Indeed, real sad.
A black and red car collect the girl.
Yeah.
A police said that.
Black and red.
A black and red collect the car.
Travis Chase is on the ground as well with me. Just past Travis there. And we continue to see more persons showing up, more persons from the coalition showing up, more persons from the opposition showing up, more persons from community leaders are showing up to lend the support, to vent their feelings, to vent their disgust on this matter, this sad situation. And so we're going to be holding the ground down here for a while. It's going to be holding the ground here for a while.
And not only that, you didn't see the hole in her nose, something in her nose, didn't see in her nose, yeah.
Oh man. The gruesome scene being told here this morning about what time now? You see, yeah, 11:53 in the morning. So if you just turn on your phone and you're seeing a live from the APN UAFC Facebook page, you would know that there is a serious situation in Region 3, the Tuschen area, where a child was missing since yesterday.
Isaac.
And now found.
They were in charge of
the terrible
murder here now. Okay, well, the family died here.
Right. Are showing.
My niece, daughter died.
They're venting their feelings.
I want some justice. I need some justice.
Looting the hotel that they found, burning and protesting against what?
I glad it's a nice thing, but it's not political nothing. As a new party, I don't go to really told the president. Yes, just a script, guys, we are crazy. Young girls are so beautiful script. If they want to reach the truth, fucking club.
Standing in support. This is going to be a
This is the third murder of the nation. Here we go on.
just came out of Linden.
The third murder of the nation.
And now we are
and no
here.
satisfaction, no justice for here. It's done here today. It's done. And you want the third murder.
This is sad.
It's the third murder.
Something is wrong, well,
me fighting for that is the third murder. Here is where it's done. Because united we stand. United, watch what you wrong and see. United we stand. Advantage. Got to done. Can't prevail over this one side here. They will get it right here. Everybody, united we stand. This is the rebellion. Don't fuck with this. Everybody, united we stand. This is the fucking rebellion. This is the rebellion. I am motherfucker.
My word.
So the Double D Hotel, as you're seeing on your screens right now, is on fire. Several vehicles have been set on fire. Other old.
This will not end until there's justice.
Other forms of debris have been placed and lit in the middle of the road. The roads are impassable, so if you plan to come to Tuschen to head up this way, I'd advise that you don't. The police are standing guard. The really can't advance. It's a large crowd out here. I'm going to try to get to the other side, but the smoke is thick and billowing through the air, as you can see on your screens at Tuschen. All this in response to the death of an 11-year-old girl who was initially reported missing. She went to the Double D Hotel with her relatives, initially reported missing. Then suddenly her body was found in the pool of the hotel. That pool of the hotel, as I understand, was searched.
Another truck, portable truck.
Twice. And if my information is correct, the body of that child is not there.
The hotel, and you can see that
later search today, her body was recovered from the hotel.
Not go down well. So if you're coming from Puerto Rico,
I could just imagine
you'll have a long
what
way
the family
around the street
of this child
back with the seawall
is going through.
And get to town. But for now,
yeah, small days, buddy. Yeah, it's a brand, buddy. We left from Puerto Rico Coca. The first Coca we used to.
So you know the child?
Yeah, buddy, from small, buddy. Know the grandmother, everybody, buddy. And for no, it's not happening, right? Because from later on, I've been following the news on Facebook, and we heard that they're tracking to go to number 1 canal, number 2 canal. But the last track that we found is number 3 canal in that body load. And this is the number 1 hotel on the west side. And it's off camera. But we are scraped anyway.
So let me just give you an example of what you're seeing out here. You see police in riot gear. We see several parliamentarians, several politicians. They're out here in their numbers. But in the middle of the road, just off the Builders Lumber Yard, right there, the situation has gotten worse. I see Asruddin Mohammed has arrived. Could I have some initial comments from you on the situation? Have you been following it?
I think our children are not safe in this country. And right now I think we need a new government.
Asruddin Mohammed, the politician, yes, businessman turned politician, presidential hopeful, he's now saying that our children are not safe in Guyana and that it is time for a new government. Those were his words, his comments. Is retreating. It appears as though something has been or is about to be set on fire. being placed in the middle of the road.
Yeah, my brother. Watch you, my brother. Watch you, my brother. Watch you, my brother. You're crying now. The police come to me and say, take 5 of your family members and I was standing like everybody. I said, why everybody can't go inside? Correct. I said, why everybody can't go inside? Correct. I hear it. Correct. One reason I'm there, that.
Let me go there, please.
Every time these people tell me come and search me that, I tell them no. Don't say nothing. I say I'm not going to search me that. Every time I say yeah, no with me that. And I wait right here for you to bring me that. No. Here. I'm not going to I tell them no. I say yeah, no with me that. I wait right here for you. No one's. Andy. No one's like you. That was wrong 6 this morning. When everybody telling me, go on Sarge. And my mind and my heart telling me, so Brian, you not look. You not look without it anyway. My heart. I didn't take her here. She come there with her brother. I was home. When I got a call yesterday, then I leave home. I leave home upset. I reach here upset. I don't show nobody me upset. I was cool. I was cool with the police. I reach here upset. I don't show nobody me upset. I was cool.
How did it develop into them searching the pool one night, not finding her, and then all of a sudden she appeared?
Travis, I'm going to tell you this thing. We search the pool, we search the hotel more than one time. We search the hotel last night when I give you okay. When I give you okay last night about 12 o'clock. Why you listen? More than one. Almost 12 hours already passing me that missing. Then they tell me last night to be like some when I give you okay last night about 12 o'clock. That was my reaction to them last night. That was the first time. This morning, again, that was my reaction to them. This morning again about 6. As things get bright. That's how we stood here. This morning. Up now we even eat breakfast and lunch. I don't really care, my belly's full though. Yeah, I tell you, my belly's so full I don't want to eat. And when up now we even eat breakfast and lunch, I don't really care, my belly's full though. Yeah, I tell you, my commissioner call and Auntie does the phone. And Auntie does come and say, commissioner come. And he wants commissioner Auntie does sing. And she said somebody wants to speak to you. Answer the phone. Come. That's wrong about just 9 going on to 9:30. He tell me he's on his way here. Give him about half an hour. Please quiet down the people there. I'll get up from here and come out here and ask the people them. I said, people, please quiet down. Please give me half an hour, please. We have someone come here with us. Mr. Mohammed, Travis, from the time I tap, half an hour please, I'll come down the road. And I decide to walk and move back. I stop and I sit. I bow my head. I get a vision. And I see me that and it's fucking. I decide to walk and move back. I stop and I sit there. I bow my head. And I see everybody. I get a vision. I saw everybody start running across there. I sit there. That was just after 9:30, when at 10 o'clock. Here, telling you. Well, I see everybody on the grass there, running across there. Everybody said, look, this little girl is cool. When I jump over there, I have no idea how a phone, I don't know the phone at, I don't know everything. I jump in the pool and I look at my dad. I jump over there. My baby! I look at my dad. I took up my baby and pull my baby to the my baby! My baby! I don't have the picture, doggy, but I know. When a person drunk, I know when a person drunk, I'm a country man, I bad and bloody river. I don't care me change the pool, which body beach and swim. And I sit and look at them. I just wait till me change to the beach and I swim. I don't care me change the pool, no beach and swim. When I watch me there, I just sit and look at them.
This is the father of the 11-year-old girl, Adriana Young.
What is last night? I had to ask the police if it's not a crime scene. I had to ask the police why this place is not since 2 o'clock. I had to ask the police why this place we get carried down. Now, when the police carried down, I had a friend trail the PR. He come back and he say that person who the police carried to the station is not there. And bring him back to the car and go home because he living right to the back there. I want to listen. I was talking to the police and I say, hey, what happened? I left him there now. What is the no rock? You see this man. You don't let the police know. Boy, I jump in different car, we drive over to the no rock. When I reach to that no rock, I walk in going to cross the bridge. Open the gate, it's me alone. A policeman come to me at the gate, at the gate. I said, what happened? I said, I'm here. Just see if somebody is in here. Policeman come. No, I don't want to go there. You have a problem, you have this and you have that. He tell me, pushing the gate for me, lock the gate. I stand up there. I said, so I can't see this man who come see this. He said, yeah. Hey, stand up the window. Lock the gate. The man stand by the window. I stand up like this and I recognize him. I recognize the person. I said, okay, I come back here. So they come back here, I stand up there. So they come back, I stand up. We have 3 times, I stand up. We didn't come out, I still stand up.
I need to ask you a pointed question though. What do you believe happened to your daughter?
I'd like to tell you, Travis, the owner of the hotel, the staff of the hotel, people working with the hotel, the people who went to the hotel last night, because I want to listen, the boss wasn't there last night. So I want you to listen to me. The boss for the hotel wasn't there last night. So how would the body reach downstairs in the pool? It gotta be. It's just somebody who was working there last night.
You had people in the other building, Mr.
And more one boy. So why everybody? Let's ask that question. Why everybody in the building make it whole? Whole investigation. None of that happened. Why the staff don't get whole? None of that happened. I ain't seen on the staff. I ain't seen nobody. Since last I see the boss and they see back the boss up now. I ain't know nothing. I haven't seen that about it. But I know me that was it. And I was never leaving until I find out that. I know nothing. Yeah. That's the first time.
That's the father of the 11-year-old girl. You heard his story. He believes that his daughter was murdered.
The cameras never
So we got the evidence
every year. They said that the young lady
on the ground.
come out and jump in some car, some PSS something, I don't know. And then now, she there in the pool, lying there with bruises and all kind of thing. What could possibly happen to the girl inside there? Only God that she would know.
MP, another two who are investigative doing party work. This sad situation is a tragedy for Guyana. How would you characterize this whole situation?
Your child there's many questions at this moment, more than answers. The information that is being presented to the public is far less not satisfying. We are angry as a people. If we are not protecting our children, what are we doing as a country? Our most important duty as parents is to protect our families. As a government, what is this government doing to protect our children? I am waiting to see the actual ministers. I'm being told that the minister in government is living a stone's throw away, and I'm not seeing them present on the ground here today. This is our people. We have to come out here and support them and represent them. We are calling for an impartial investigation, and we want an independent post-mortem done. At no point in time should a family have to grieve for their child, 11-year-old little girl. This is unacceptable. People are out here now. Andrew, if you look around, you're going to see tons of mothers out here, fathers. You're seeing children out here as well. A community is grieving. This country is grieving today. And I am not satisfied with what I saw transpired last night. I am not satisfied. We need answers and the family need justice. And this people want to talk about making things political.
Well, they have to know something is I make them take it because they say once the camera working, it must send footage to his phone when he go home. Right, he's sleeping, he must want to see hotel. He must see business. And they're right away the police move and collect his phone, collect his DVR. Then take it to the station.
Let us make very well sure that this child's death is not no girl.
And show your face?
The girl, and it's a bruise up. Here, bruise. The foot broke. They have to salam. You know what they boss? Tuesday, I right now like the man show a staple your force.
Sure, Duncan.
Yeah, because like that.
The chlorine would have been from the pool because the pool would need chlorine.
Not right now.
No,
not right now.
They kill the girl
so
first.
We're still here. We're still here on the ground.
Pull back. The truck has been lit.
Sherrod Duncan is on the ground as well. Manzi Walton is here. A lot of persons are now coming down.
I'm just retreating a bit. That truck, a Lillian Dav truck, has been set on fire.
Sherrod is going to get thrown up in the air to get some shots. But everybody on the ground. Everybody is here in support, to mourn, to vent their feelings, to show their disgust of this tragic situation here this morning. Is on fire now. That truck will explode in a few seconds. But
a Lillian Dav truck has been set on fire. There's a truck
looking for
retreating because the heat and the electrical wires just above that truck there is creating an even more dangerous situation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. Watch the wire. The wire is on fire now. Yes, yes, I see it. I see it. I see it.
This is going to be avoided.
Yeah, so I'm told.
Truck is on fire right now. But the police will block the building for people going in and out there. 2 police and 10 body go inside them the building. At least if we get 20 body, the whole building is going to be avoided.
Yeah, we go back. Because it's also last and you're baby.
So the roads right now is impassable. You'll see that we're coming to you live from the Tuschen public road.
Watching on in support. She's here on the ground. The voice of disgust on this whole situation. She's with the people. She's showing solidarity. Sad situation here in Iran right now. On the east coast in Tuschen. Oh yes. Those gone. Those gone. Those gone. You see there, those gone. One right now. Going to be out of power for a while. Out of power, out of connection, phone connection for a while.
So if you're just joining this broadcast, we're coming to you live from Tuschen on the east bank of Essequibo. If you look to my left, the Double D Hotel is on fire. A property next to the Double D Hotel is also on fire. Behind me, a Lillian Daft truck and other forms of debris have been set on fire. The police are just behind the camera person here. The fire agents, the fire truck, everybody just beyond the protesters, and they're observing what's happening. The roads are impassable. I'm seeing some action further up. I'm going to try to get closer to see what is happening there. Thank you so much. Yeah, officers from the fire department. I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm not going to get much closer. The smoke there is very thick and billowing. Section of the Double D Hotel has been set on fire. I'm not going to risk passing there right now because of this truck. You hear that song? Just yes, all is well. Well, not really, but so this truck has been set on fire just next to the Builder's Choice Lumber Yard here at Tuschen. right there. Thank you.
Very much incompetent. When people base in power, you can expect things like this to happen. And when they're done, they call them and say, what? The Negroid blood is the one who inciting violence. Hello. Hello. If y'all ain't doing the wrong things, we can never incite what we incite. Do the right thing and you'll so smooth this country will run. Y'all incompetent to govern. You have to go. 2025 is a historic election going to come here.
I've just been informed that the owner of the hotel, someone has set his house on fire, and that is at Virgin Nugent, about a village or two further down. This situation is out of control as we speak. I understand that police and riot gear, they are at the other end of where the protesters are, but I'm at the forefront here bringing you the live action. So the fire from the Lilliendorf truck has spread to a nearby container and a nearby forklift. As you can see here, several fires lit on the Tuschen East Bank Essequibo main road. I'm going to try pretty soon to bring you updates from Virgin Nugent if I get down there, to see how best. I'm hearing that the owner's home, unconfirmed by the way, the owner's home has been set on fire. Good afternoon. I'm just going to retreat a bit because I understand that there are live wires. All of the debris that were placed in the middle of the road that were not lit are now on fire. This is a nasty developing situation here at Tuschen. A house that is right of the truck that has been set on fire has also caught a fire.
That's prepared by the bed. Instead of man like how it look. Instead of broken down, a man burn it down. It's a new way of saving money. Instead of broken, it's not money to invest in broke.
Yeah, they were cool about that. Quit the them all that.
We should bring here now. All the police them. Let's come here now. Let's come in now and deny that the government in his fucking premises. Or should I be to your premises? Yes. Yeah, let's show you. Here, my
having a quick conversation with Amanza Walton Desir, parliamentarian, who, Ms. Desir, I can tell that you are shaken by this incident. I know you have been at the forefront of speaking on issues of violence against children, women empowerment, and so forth. What are your initial thoughts about this situation? I'm talking to you, but I'm just keeping an eye on the background as well. So, yeah. Why?
Travis, I think we're at a point now where enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'll tell you, the display, very emotional, so I'm trying to choose my words.
I understand, MP.
Because I'm a mother, I'm a parent, and I saw overnight a mother and father refuse to move because they knew that their child was in there. We saw the police issuing a statement that is just an outright lie, that somebody named Orlando took her away in a car, a red and black Ram. The police have once again lied. Same thing they did in Linden, that a vanload of uniformed police came out when the CCTV showed otherwise. The entire regional command of Region 3 must be removed. Clifton Hicken must tender his resignation immediately. And Irfan Ali must display the testicular fortitude to show that he's the president of this country. Because all he has been doing up until now is excusing the bad behavior of the police. We had the US report the other day that says very clearly that the GPF is the weakest link in the fight against corruption. And you gotta understand the corruption that happened here. Because you saw, and this is why I keep saying, the PPP is not ready for social media and the information age. They are accustomed to dwelling in darkness and cover-ups. Because I will tell you why. If these people were not live out here last night, if these people were not live out here last night and refused to move, then there would have been another cover-up. Travis, this is important that we understand what happened here, because we saw the police force telling the people to go home. You saw that on the live. You saw the Guyanese critic doing a scouring of the entire pool. Nobody was there. The entire Guyana saw that. Nobody. Then you have the police saying to the people, go home. So imagine with me what happening behind the scenes. Somebody make a call, hey, I got a dead little girl in here, you need to clear the people out. That is, I want people to understand that that's what happened. And somebody placed a call somewhere. Somebody with enough power to cause the police to issue a patent lie. And then she turns up this morning in the pool, her face burnt, cotton wool stuff in her nose, her hands obviously bunged because her feet obviously bunged, marks all over her body. And here Fanali is talking, oh, he has asked the commissioner to do an investigation. You can't try the devil's case in hell. Everybody must go home. Everybody must go home. You have 3 women slaughtered on the highway. I'm a woman. I'm a mother. You understand? And so, people say, oh, be angry, be calm. No, it's not a time to tell people to be calm. People are hurting. You saw an attempted cover-up before the eyes of everybody. Everybody. God bless the people who decided that they were not moving from here last night. A father lied down and sleep on the road because of his child. And had he not done that, today it would have been a cover-up with nicely worded statements saying, oh, she was found in the pool, and X and Y and Z. But because people stood up, and I want people to understand the power of the people, because the government is here to serve the people, not otherwise. And if they didn't stay out here last night, Adriana would have been another cover-up, but no. And this is why I want Guyanese people to understand that when we stand for justice and truth, we, the people, have the power. Everybody must resign. And people must raise their voices until Akins goes, until the Commander Region 3 goes, until that one that was out there trying to pacify the people go. Because all of them knew that Regional Command did not have a video. All of them knew that. And they are so disrespectful of the people of Guyana to lie to them. The more I talk about it, the more angry I get. Because we can't keep losing our children. We can't keep losing our women. And you have a president that is picking mangoes. Picking mangoes.
Thank you. Words of Amanza Walton Desire, Member of Parliament for the APNU, are very emotional, retreating a bit. As you see, the wires to the electrical poles have caught a fire. We are not sure if the electricity was disconnected, but the situation here has worsened. Nothing is calm about Tuschen right now. Nothing is calm about Tuschen right now. Yeah, man. HGP Nightly News, we're coming to you live from Tuschen. If you are just joining us, we're coming to you live from Tuschen. And information just at hand is that the government of Guyana has ordered an independent autopsy into the death of young Adriana Young. We know so far that the President has asked the Commissioner to assemble a team to investigate the circumstances surrounding the death of Adriana. And we understand that an independent autopsy has been ordered by the government. As we know, police in riot gear.
I see some action now from the fire service. They are bringing water.
Another heavily armed police at the other end. We see the fire officers are now approaching, making an attempt to extinguish the blaze, the truck that was set on fire.
Every month. 3 million. You understand what I'm saying? Nonsense. If you look at the ratio from government salary to the average Guyanese, the average Guyanese is reaching 200,000. The government collecting over $1 million and change every single month. No, you're correct. No light, no water, no internet. Allowance to go out the country, taking vacation with their friends, family, and what the Guyanese doing. How many of them can afford to leave this country? We have to make sure that when election comes, we have the opportunity to go out there and vote. Let your vote count for true leaders.
How would it count if there's not a fair ballot or a fair count of the ballot?
You'll be surprised. Guyanese have to go out there and vote.
I agree with you.
Yes.
How would your vote count?
Just trying to get a little glimpse of the crowd
They're not going to change that now. They're not going to
this way.
The people, it will count. Don't worry, it will count. It will count. You guys go out there and vote for a party of change. Don't vote for the PPP government. There is ways. If the guy needs to boycott the PPP government in election time, no matter how much they try, they still can't. They can pack the ballot box with all kinds of big things, but they still cannot win. They still cannot win. They still cannot win. So don't worry about home. You're going to add a panic up. The country don't have it. All your panic up with what? That's what we must make sure that when we go there and vote, we all for vigilance. Watching what it's worth. Don't collect no money from them.
Vote for who?
Vote for who?
That's the question you're asking. Vote for who?
We don't know how many parties are here, but you guys, hold on. You guys know exactly who to vote for. I don't have to tell you that. You don't have to be educated. You don't have to get done stuck a straight head. You know who to vote for.
So I'm just moving back a little bit further towards the officers so you can have a glimpse of what is happening. We see the officers entire ordeal further back. You have some officers who are dressed in riot gear.
What's the interest for the people aligned here?
That is it.
That is the interest for the people aligned.
That's a true leader. Yes. That's a true leader. That's a true leader. Okay.
I have to be president or vice president.
Definitely. For the people. Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Nothing short of disastrous, nasty situation here in Tuschen. You see Deputy Police Commissioner Mr. Simon McBean, he's on the ground. Really not his district, but the situation would call for a senior officer on the ground. That is Deputy Commissioner Mr. Simon McBean and his senior team. I understand that the house reportedly belongs to the owner of the Double D Hotel at Virgin Luja has been set on fire. Try to see how best I can get around to that area. senior fireman, Mr. Holder. Let me just wait to get a shot of them, of the fire officers trying to put the blaze out. So I'm trying to get to the other end of the scene you're currently viewing, because I understand that the home of the owner of the hotel is on fire. I have alongside me here, I notice Member of Parliament for the APNU, Mrs. Joretta Finance, and I would love to hear her comments, and after which I will head across to Virgin Nugent as the firemen prepare to extinguish the blaze that was set, better late than never, to the Lillian Daft truck. Miss Finance, good afternoon. I know it's not the perfect time to be speaking with you. 1 second, just get this. 1 second, Miss Finance. Yes, Ms. Finance, I know it's not the perfect time to be speaking with you, but I would like to have your initial thoughts on this story. I'd love to hear from the politicians, the people as well. I know you've been following the story from its inception. What are your initial thoughts?
Travis, is a sad time for all of us as a community, as a country, and the first thing I want to say is my heartfelt condolence to the family. It is extremely sad, and I stand here, before anything else, I stand here as a mother of 3 daughters. I have a 10-year-old daughter, my second child, and just picking up from this story, you can just think about this heart-wrenching. It gives you goosebumps, like what if this was your child out here, and I see the community come out, and Guyanese come out, and they're standing in solidarity with the family. Travis, we're asking for speedy investigation, impartial, independent investigation. We want answers for this family. There's so many bits and pieces of information that came out from last night to now. And what I can tell you, Travis, is that it has not provided real answers to the questions we're having here today. We need answers for the family, we need answers for the community, we need to safeguard our children so that there is not a repeat of this. I am here as a mother before anything else. I'm an MP after, I'm a mother first. And we have to come out and support mothers like ourselves. Look, I listened to the video recording of the father. I didn't get an opportunity to speak to him as yet, but it would break anyone's heart to listen to him speak. He was out here he never left. But Travis, I want to say one thing, is that what we observed last evening was what appears to be the police prioritizing the security of a building over searching for the safety and welfare of an 11-year-old child. In no country, nowhere that should be acceptable. No country, nowhere should that be the order of the day. Persons need to be sent home. This is a child that has lost her life, and we don't know how. There is no answer at this time. We demand an impartial, independent investigation. We need it to be swift. And I'm asking for persons, pray for the family. But as we pray for the family, let us have action to show that we will not have anything done at this point in time to allow persons to forget about this. And I'm not calling for destruction of anything. I always call for peaceful protest. But let your voices be heard on this matter. It's important for us to stand united as a people.
Thank you. Very teary-eyed, Ms. Joretta Fernandes, Member of Parliament. Yes. And we see the police have now instructed the fire department to take some action. And they are
Come with your family, man. Come. You're on the wrong side, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh, there's the action there. Come.
trying to get to the other side of the protest. I'm walking through some bushes and some other forms of debris to get to the other side. So I have to climb over? Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, it's okay. Goodness me. This is the Double D Hotel. Yes, correct. Thank you for the correction. What used to be the Double D Hotel. Yeah, man. The smoke is billowing. It's on fire. It is out of control here at the Double D Hotel. This is in front of the Double D Hotel. Gotta catch it, butter.
There was never sending police to shoot them because I got smoked. It's a stronghold that I'm in. It's a stronghold. There was never sent police.
The wind is taking the smoke that way, so thank God for that. But so the Double D Hotel is on fire. This is what was placed in the middle of the road, just in front of the Double D Hotel. Virginogen? Where do I go? Turn the street? Okay. I want to. Yeah. I'll go. Let's go. I'm going around. It's not far? Yes. So I understand another building, but this is some serious smoke to be going through. Huh? Yeah, let me have face mask. Rihanna. Spoke to him. Come here. I spoke to him. This is the Double D Hotel. Not sure. I understand that his home is on fire, so I'm going to try to get through the other street to bring you that update. It's a bit of a stretch, but yeah, all of the houses, oh boy. So this house is already on fire as well. This is the other side of the protest, closer to the village of Virgin Nugent. Yeah, that's what I want to see, the other house at the other end. So where is Virgin Nugent? The next village? That's a good pull. Yeah. Okay. Well. It's a good pull, I understand. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Scrapes outside Travis.
The police in this situation are mere spectators. Forgive me if I sound a little bit muffled. I had to put a mask on. Senior officers are on the ground, very senior officers on the ground. Deputy Commissioner Simon McBean, along with some other ranks from the division.
Travis Chase, I got to tell you something. Right, some people they say we need justice for the girl, you know. Because this one ain't doing easy. And right now we're terrible. The script them terrible right now. Because first of all, when we go there, the inspector telling me for calm down. Miss Spearman, the channel come and telling me calm down, telling me for hold. They got the investigation going on at Parfit. They got the sighting for the body in Parfit. We was right there since this morning, you know. Yeah, this happened since around 10 something, 11 something. A couple minutes after, two white men coming out, pushing suitcase, said they're going in the airport. We said, why these guys, but you go back in there, find a little girl, nobody ain't got no business going on, no walking going on. Everything shut down today. So now, a couple minutes after, we find a little girl inside the pool. When we start ransacking the place, just so she float up in the pool. Scrape on her knee and everything. Body white. So you tell me is what going on? We need justice, you know. Mr. President, we need justice on the west side right now. Everybody, right now everything is easy right now. We need justice.
It's not the first time it's happening here, no.
It's not the first time? Correct. It's not the first time. There's one of many. It's one of many and it needs to stop. Right now it needs to stop.
So you heard from a concerned resident of Virgin Nugent.
It's a good pull.
get there. Eventually. But from the road, very far away. Which? It's a big building. I can talk to you right now. You're going live? Okay, alright. Send me the link. WhatsApp. Look, take off this mask, mate. Hello? So, I'm going live from the international news. Let me just give it a minute. Hello? 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 Ah, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, that's how it is in Ghana. Yeah, I'm a senior journalist, investigative reporter at HGP 90 News Guyana. How do I flip the camera here to show you what's happening? How do I do that?
Oh, okay. You need to switch. Okay, you need to auto rotate and put your camera and your phone horizontal.
Okay, auto rotate. 1 second. Right, it's horizontal, but how do I switch the camera? Okay. Is this okay?
The people have got to come out and protest. There should be a situation, a crime is reported. The police should have the power to investigate independently, and then based on the facts at the disposal, follow the facts and bring people to justice. Unfortunately, that is not happening in the country.
Leader of the People's National Congress Reform, Mr. Aubrey Norton, with his initial comments there. think here would be better? You just report it here. No? Because I can show you what's happening here. It's and before the situation worsens, I just want to get it over with and done. Okay, I can try. If not, you can always take the live off my page. Let's try. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Forgive me if you hear a bit of a chatter in the background. All the international news agencies are connecting with me. They want to know what's happening on the ground. They want to see what's happening on the ground. They want to know what's happening on the ground. So as we speak, the building, the Double D building, has been set on fire. We see what appears to be looting of the building. Okay, Rod. He's here. So the situation now is that the police have called for backup. Protesters have entered the burning Doubleday Enterprise Hotel. Afternoon, yes.
Careful, big man.
They're saying 7'6". They're saying 8 feet. So for 8 feet is reasonable depth for a pool. So you would have to go in and check in the pool, right? The young lady is not in the pool. Check. Everybody went in the pool and checked. Normally, you ain't got to check if there's a body in this pool. You could see it because the pool is clear, right? So, obviously the young lady, the 11-year-old who has gone missing from this place is not in this pool, right? So I walking around, I look in, I talk to management before I talk to the mother and the father to make sure I have an inclusive story. Everybody knows what's going on, why it's going on, and so on, right? So you got the pool here. The pool water looks clear to some extent, but still, if I don't know the depth of this pool. So if you go, that is saying 8 feet. That is saying 6, 7, and 6 inches, 5 feet, 5 inches. If you look at it, right? That's saying 5.
If you're just joining this broadcast, we are coming to you live from Tuschen on the east bank of Essequibo, where an 11-year-old girl was found dead in a pool at the Doubleday Enterprise Hotel. and that has sparked outrage by residents and family members of the Doubleday of Tuschen and of Virgin Nugent, because the same pool was searched last evening and her body was not there. She was not in that pool. A later search and she was found. So we are coming to you live from the scene of the protest. The police are just mere spectators. We see some of the protesters have stormed the hotel. A building that is on fire. you. Thank you. Thank you. Good. This is the situation developing here at Tuschen on the east bank of Essequibo. The double-day Enterprise Hotel Party and Rental is on fire. The buildings rather, have been set on fire. A building to a house to the right of the hotel has been burnt as well. I understand from reliable sources that the house belonging to the owner of this hotel, which is located at Virgin Nugent, just a village away from here, has also been destroyed by fire. We see senior officers trying to get the situation as much as possible, if they can, under control. They are approaching the Double D Hotel, but they are mere spectators in a situation like this, where four rather, are currently on fire, burning. No sight of the fire trucks. Yeah, I'm good. Mr. McBean, you're the most senior officer on the ground. Why is it that the police standing up here and just allowing this to happen?
We are advising them because it's unsafe for everyone, the police and the civilians. So we have advised them. I was talking to them for them to desist from going in because the smoke is dangerous to all of us. Right? You realize I'm taking precautions? Right. Good. I would have asked the people who are doing that and out of the police have advised, they have proceeded.
What is the next operational procedure for the police?
Try to de-escalate this situation as much as we can.
But the investigations last evening when this girl was reported missing.
I would not be able to comment on the investigation.
You're part of the top command of the police force. You must have been briefed.
Not to that extent to speak to you. All right, I am dealing with the operational issue on the ground, which we are dealing with, which I would have spoken to you all.
And you expect this situation to be de-escalated soon?
Yeah, this will be de-escalated. Thank you.
That is Deputy Police Commissioner Simon McBean, and he said that he has advised them that the smoke that is billowing from the building is dangerous and that they must disperse. I understand that backup has been summoned. We see the fire truck now making a move into the crowd to try to extinguish the blaze. Chase. Yes, man. Trying to de-escalate the situation.
On the one side there, see what's happening on the one side. You'll catch it live on the current of what's happening on this one side. Hey, this looks like we're getting. You don't want to know what's up, see what's happening on this one side. Look. Everything, barrels, everything is coming out, everything the people are throwing out.
But the building is unsafe.
Yes, but they already put their safety measures to come out. Look at them trying. I know it's not safe, but this is what they're doing. You understand? They don't understand the danger of how it's affecting their lungs and their health. You see? And if you look a little closer under this truck is still flames. The gasoline or the diesel is still burning on this one.
No. That's the mic. That's the mic, not the camera. So if you're now joining us live, we're coming to you live from Tuschen on the east bank of Essequibo. You would know the situation that led to this massive protest here on the east bank of Essequibo, the village just before Virgin Nugent. An 11-year-old girl and her family went for a swim yesterday at the Double D Hotel. When it was time to leave, her grandmother reportedly discovered that her 11-year-old granddaughter, Adriana Young, was nowhere to be found. Police were alerted. They searched this hotel from top to bottom, and she was not there. Later this morning, shortly after 10, her body was discovered in a pool. The same pool that was searched twice. And her body was found there. According to her father and her family members, her body was found with marks of violence. The president has ordered an independent autopsy and has ordered the Commissioner of Police to put together a special team to investigate the death of young Adriana Young. What you're witnessing right now is that the hotel, the Double D Hotel, has been set on fire. The neighboring buildings have already been burnt flat. Protesters have stormed the building, and have begun to take items out of the building. We heard from Police Simon McBean that he has advised them that the situation is worse, that they must disperse. We see police have arrived on the scene. Backup police have arrived on the scene. The smoke what we have been able to confirm is that the house that belongs to the owner of the Double D Hotel, which is located at the back of Virgin Nugent, has been set on fire. So the firefighters are really and truly battling about 5 to 6 different blazes. A truck has been set on fire. We see what's happening right now. Lots of items are being removed. Watch yourself, huh? Police, as we see, are mere spectators. That's a cooler? Are mere spectators. You have a pillow? Would you like to have this pillow? No, thank you. You gotta wash it. No, dribble on it. Okay. The police are mere spectators to what's happening here. Traffic have come to a standstill at both ends of the Tuschen public road. It is an unbelievable situation, an unbelievable sight. here, another truck has been set on fire. Another truck has been set on fire. And we have seen no sort of retaliation or restraint. Firefighters are now Yeah, just
yeah, they were running, yeah. But I ain't got no foot.
Travis, start your camera on fire now. Start your camera on fire. No, before your camera on fire. This was a Travis. I don't care turn the fire camera there. I don't care why.
Take your umbrella and turn it on. That's all. Take your umbrella and turn it on. That's all you gotta do. If you look at this footage, you're nowhere. If you look at this footage, you're nowhere in this footage.
Oh, wait, that's not.
You're not better. You're in a public space. You're in a public space. Look.
Father. We see several police ranks are here. They are unarmed and they're just standing guard. My God. No, the fight.
No, we want no fire though, we like it. Watch it, what's that? No, I'm not frightened.
No, I'm frightened.
Oh, what's that?
If the police do nothing I can do.
Right. No, best side, the best side. Come up here, man, you come up. Come up and get your goal.
It used to be what? It's a hotel. Yeah. Right now.
Oh shoot.
Hey, no, you go, that's good. I got it.
Fucking wicked, see. Wicked fucking people. Look up there. Wicked. We don't want them to be right. Fuck.
Yeah. But the smoke I'm concerned about, they're inside of the building. Looting as you may want to see it, but the smoke, how are they managing to do this in all of the smoke?
They're covering their face, look, I get the bottle of syrup. Come here. Let's go get the bottle of grape juice. Let's get the bottle of wine.
How are they finding this?
They're using the phone like Travis.
I could get a comment from you on this situation.
You know, even I always talk about this all the time. You know what's happening. I'm the one that brought you over there to see what's happening, so I know exactly what's happening.
What are your initial comments on the situation?
To be honest with you, I think the Guyana police force should have done a proper job when it comes to this kind of situation. I think they're lacking the real essence of what the meaning of servant protecting is. That's one. Number two, you cannot tell parents to go home and everything is under control. Why was the commander called the parents and said, hey, we have lead that this child was abducted in some vehicle and we're going XYZ places. Right. You know, when they knew for a fact that the child was nothing of the sort. Where the commander got that information from?
I am puzzled because I understand that they searched the pool twice last night.
Including the Guyanese critic also searched the pool, and I was home in my house watching critic
So saying even if a pin fall here, you can see it.
Right.
You understand? Even if a pin fall here, you can still see it. So my thing is this: what happened after? Did the police help someone to place the body in the pool? Did some staff members help to place the body in the pool? Was there regular citizens that was already inside of the building help to place the child in the pool? Or there was a child fling from one of the balconies into the pool? These are questions that we want to know. And if for the owner to say that they don't have civilians at a big establishment like this, to say that you only have footage showing that everybody came in and no out, because you know the child never left.
Thank you.
You understand me, Travis?
Thank you.
Good.
You represent VPAC, the political movement. You're also from the West Side. What are your initial thoughts on this situation?
My thoughts is corruption. Once you have money, you could buy anybody, even this West Side here, right? The police force is corrupted. Mr. Commissioner, I want you to resign.
Correct.
Resign. We don't need you no more. You understand? Your police force is totally corrupt from day one since you came into office. We don't need you anymore. Get out. Simple as that. I'm chasing you. I have the right to chase you. I'm a citizen of this country.
When you're incompetent, you have to go.
Thank you.
When you're incompetent, you have to go.
What your thoughts, please, briefly, and we can
Travis, everything that was said here is in line with how I feel. If the president of the day does not ask the commissioner to resign, then it only tells the people one thing, that he too is a part of what's going on. Because when you look at what's transpiring behind us,
More stuff.
when you look at, you always put me in this spot where there's
They took the covers off over there. The covers on that one side there.
Listen, if it wasn't right for the parents and the supporter of the parents them to stand up right out here and protest, they want to get justice, right? And justice isn't served as yet, right? That is just a part of it. Because how can the Guyanese critics show up, look around the pool, video it, there was no child there. Suddenly a child was found there.
Which only means if the police would have acted sooner, maybe that wouldn't have been the case.
Acted sooner, if they would have done their job correctly, they would have been able to get the body in order for them to have true justice. They need to listen. Nobody should have been able to leave the premises. Whether you're a guest here at the hotel, you're someone who's dining at the bar, you just come here to the pool. No one should have been able to leave it. This place should have been quarantined.
Thank you.
All members of the police force should have been on deck to make sure.
Being questioned is not of a rich parent. That is why.
Well, we are out here.
Was not of a rich parent.
We are out here to make sure.
No, all three of us, that this place would card, and every police in the country would have been looking for.
Correct.
But that is what happened when there's two laws in Guyana: one for the rich and one for the poor.
We want to make sure come 2025 here, election day, we're going to change that.
And I said it in Linden,
we are going to change that.
The only way to change that is for the people to come out and vote.
Don't take no $100,000 and $200,000 bribe. Anybody who is elected, matter of fact, let me retract that statement. Anybody in this country here who have to pay you to vote for them, that should tell you right away. They are not proper leaders. They are misleaders. They're only in there to be in there to fill their pockets for themselves and for their friends.
Thank you.
They're incompetent.
You're hearing the comments of the residents and some politicians.
Look at the TV size. A 75-inch going there. That's what I want to know. Who cover up this kind of scene? And you tell me that a big establishment like this. What's the sense of having cameras and they're not working? Coming out, no mattress coming out.
cocktail mixes. That guy's attack the bar.
Hey, let me have beer, the boy. Yo, here, cool one, the boy.
I'm on the stocks. Everybody running. Yeah, Travis,
All right.
pick up yourself, right, Soldier?
All right.
Best of the year.
All right.
Pick up Travis.
Yeah. Let's quiet in the corner, man.
It's coming from the resident. Be quiet.
You're the commissioner, boy. Deputy commissioner. The latest report from the Corporate Communications Department of the Guyana Police Force, they're now saying that following preliminary investigation, it has been determined that certain details contained in the initial statement circulated were inaccurate. And as such, the force is currently reviewing the internal communication processes that led to the release of that statement. According to the Guyana Police Force, a comprehensive investigation will be carried out to determine every action taken by the police, the circumstances under which the inaccurate information was disseminated, including what led to such information, will be thoroughly examined. The divisional commander and all ranks involved in the preparation and dissemination of the initial report will be interviewed, and according to the Guyana Police Force, appropriate action will be taken to prevent further occurrences of this nature. According to the Guyana Police Force, it remains committed to maintaining transparency and accuracy in all public communications, and they urge members of the public to remain calm as investigations continue into the circumstances surrounding the death of young Adriana. And they are promising that further updates will be provided as soon as credible and verified information becomes available. So here it is that the police force is admitting to us that certain details contained in the initial statement circulated were inaccurate. And that's coming from the Guyana Police Force. Interesting.
A transition took place on the second and the third floor.
You should back up a little bit so that the world can hear.
And a transition took place between the second and the third floor. We called for the officers because you know what I did? I locked this out. Like I showed you, the door is electrically powered. So when we got there, when I got there, after we see this elevator go back, that's when we just came down, you know. And let me tell you something, the amount of doors that are up there is very confusing. You can't tell whether or not you went into this one here before or what. Me, the mom, and the grandmother. And when the elevator come and go up back, I see the trolley where they push the laundry in the hotels. 2 trolleys exchange. One was with white sheet, and another one we didn't know what it was until it come down. And there was a room that we just came out from that had a various amount of liquor. The one had the liquor that when they announced that the body surfaced in the pool, when I run back in the laundry room, you know the trolley with the liquor was gone. But between the second and the third floor transition where they exchanged these 2 trolleys, something happened there. And minutes after, the child body popped up.
Tell him, 1 second, tell him the part what you found in her nose.
No, not found in her nose. There was evident cotton stuff to the child's nose and her face is burnt. Burnt.
That the child's body was in there since last night.
We searched this place, you hear what I'm telling you? We searched this place. And when I tell you we searched this place, that when the police were coming to give us an option after minister's intervention and stuff, to tell us to go and search this place again, we said let y'all intelligence come and do it. It is tedious because the place is huge on the inside. And the amount of articles that they have in there, you would need manpower, fresh power, because we were here since the night before, to come and upturn, lift up, and really and truly get into the crevice of things. Right. We heard of these sniffing dogs on the way. We heard of these CID from Ivlery coming. We didn't see them yet. All what we saw is officers come with shield, mask. That I told the commander, I said this here now is going to intimidate this crowd. Because these men came as though they come to war. You understand? But the fact of the matter is, from yesterday, 2 p.m., the crazy part is that this child didn't have a time of 3 hours or 4 hours. They were swimming in this pool and all of a sudden she went missing. They touched down here 1:10 and by the time 1:45, 10 minutes to 2, this child vanished and nobody can give an accountability for this child, and there is no surveillance footage to support what transpired in the building, and the only surveillance footage that was available, that was received from across there, was divulged to the parents and the CID, in the presence of the CID, that showed that the child didn't make any exit. The child did not come out here. And the next thing is that when they are saying that the police had certain footage of a ram, to twist this story, because they tried, and this is in the moment when they tried, when this body had to go and end up back in this pool. They come and they tell me that they see this girl at a bush head. If you see how these police put on a show this morning. These people call this big object and hear them come now. And hear one of the officer words, God is good. she had the bush end. And if you hear contrary things, she come out of this bush end and she with a boy with some nappy hair. But the bus gone to ridden up and it already discharged and it collect load and the bus is some BVV, some fancy number, and now the child in some vehicle gone over to the bridge and hear them now. It's a whole facade, you know. The people say, oh gosh, now if she gone over the tongue, now we got harder for we find shit. Them kind of things though, for sure we are, because they were expecting that now we would have up ourselves and run so they could have do what they had to do, but we did not leave. Because I said, I am not moving from here until I see the child body, dead or alive. Keep saying God forbid, but I know.
Did you hear anything like electrocution?
Did
they make that assumption to you?
No, here what happened, these people have made no assumptions. They have cooperated with the parents in no way. They had them out here like lappy dogs. Not giving them no, and what I'm saying, this is your establishment. You already have connections. Something transpired in your place. Use your connections now to say, well, okay, we're going to try our best to see how we can call enforcement and see how we can help in terms of finding this child. Come, let's try and see if they mobilize a sort. Up to quarter 11, business as usual, you know. They're claiming that this child body float up in this pool and people swimming in the pool last night, whole night. Well, since yesterday afternoon, swimming in the pool whole night up until quarter to 11 last night. And they didn't shut down no operation. The entire building was compromised. The police presence that rained down here last night after they saw the tire, if that were the case at 2 p.m. yesterday, and there was cooperation with the proprietor and the parents, I am telling you, all of this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided.
Thank you.
Everything is white.
These people convince people leave here. But you go, I sit down there and I tell them they're going to follow with me. And the sun will rise and rise me right there. Because I know me that thing now. I'm going nowhere. This morning, the police they went here in the store. The police going to tell you this morning, when they searched that building, they had nobody. You want to tell you? There was this morning just after 6. Just after 6 this morning when we searched, now we got, I tell them again. When they come to me for going to the building, as the father come going far, I ask them, I tell them, I said no. I said, man, why are you going to the building? I said, you're going to bring me that up for me, sir, because I know she like that. You tell you, everybody watching me like I'm mad. No, everybody watching me like I'm mad.
Police, whoever went in there.
You know what, my talking this morning. Well, I talk. I feel it's the commission I talk to, the commission still coming down.
Commission we talked to this morning.
And the commission asked me to let the people don't behave in this attitude. And I live inside here. And I walk and I come out and I talk to the people there. And I say, please, I say, yeah, please. I say, I'm begging y'all just stand for me, y'all don't do nothing. I say, y'all clear the road. I say, the commander coming, when he come here, y'all get clear away. I want you to tell you what I was swear for my life. As I walk off this road here, and I'm going back there, everybody start running to the pool. It's just after 9. Everybody start rushing to the pool. I said by the light post. The light post is showing right there. I said by the light post.
We saw the pool, we see nothing.
I see everybody running over there. I want everybody run over there and say, look, this little girl in the back. The people them say, look, this little girl in the back. And when I said the little girl was in there, I jump off from there and I jump over the fence. And I run and I plunge in that pool. Look, my pants is wet up to now, my brief, everything wet. When everybody start watching me that, I see man go, hold me that, like they say. I push on the pool. Yeah, I tell y'all. So no, if they had 4 or 5 staff inside here.
And more than that.
Yeah, I tell you because I stand up the whole night, I see people inside the whole night in activities. People moving. And I ask the police. Off me out. I said, officer, it's not a crime scene. This place is supposed to close since yesterday 2 o'clock when this lady are missing. The police who was here at the moment, the CID trying to tell me.
They tell me on the camera and walking.
The CID trying to tell me if
he run the camera,
he run the camera and walking. The CID with the corporal from Tuschen was here trying to tell me if I lock down this place, I might go walk bus with you. That was the word to me, and I don't mean the bus conductor. If I lock up this place, I might go walk the bus because I might get knocked off. That was the police word to me, and I was like, what this police like laugh?
Here are something. How many times prior to you finding your daughter's body was the pool searched?
The pool search yesterday when my family realized this girl is not around. One. And Sergeant's pool is the 4th Sergeant. Right. When I leave the pool, I said, well, my mom called me. She said, so Brian, we don't find the HBI. No one knows she come home. I said, no, you're running at home, me alone at home. So the moment I was in my bay back, so I sit down in my chair because I had nothing to do. And I pick up my pants and I left home. And when I reach Purike, I reach here, it's about 2:20 to 20 after 2, I reach in front here. Since I reach here, Miss Mother tell me to go to the person and ask them, you can see anybody like this little girl. But you know, he had 3 persons at the desk. 3 persons working there at the desk. God. If someone go to these 3 persons and ask them, each and every one had a smile on their face like something funny. Right? When I tell me though, when I tell them people they say, and then people laugh, I stand up there. I ain't going to place yet, you know. I ain't going to place yet, you know. I stand there. I say, you know what? I watch you over so. I watch you over there. I watch you by the lumber yard. I watch you all over where I can get a camera fetch you from. To show what if me daughter come out from this place. Because I know she went in. Over there we get no video. Over there we get no video. We get a video from that blue house over there. Almost 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon. This when the people then come home, check the camera, then when the police go and check the camera. When he started from 6, he must be done till 9. The police told and tell me they got some camera show, some black ram.
Black and red ram.
I want y'all listen.
Black and red ram.
Some black and red ram with PSS. PSS 46 84. And this vehicle belongs to Parpet Army. I leave my family in front here because my family them was there. And they asked me where I'm going. And I tell them I'm going up the road and make a fine spin. I leave from here and I went till the Parpet, me and my soldier alone. And we drive around all over the Parpet. Yeah, tell you, when I don't drive around all over, I went to Parpet police station last night. They could say I went there last night because I make another report there last night, take some document information from me right there last night. And I leave there, I reach back here about 11. When I reach back here about 11 or just after 11, my family told and tell me, the police come here and tell them come have a show and go home.
Exactly, they should.
You hear? The police tell my family there last night, don't stop in front of people place, I go home, nobody there. Now me now, and leaving me belly, this me pick name make she. I know she's baby, never go where left she. I know she's just baby, hold she feet she buckle. Yeah, tell you, enough of them, they don't do them things, I know is it. And I said, me know, me don't today. Because them people try to convince me now. Here the people start telling me. You know, I to be honest with you, I don't know for real, right? Right? But nobody can make me nothing in life. Here, I got a little brains in my head. Can't make me nothing. Here the people telling me. When we reach here, these people tell me last night, what 11 o'clock time, I know? Going on to 12 o'clock, 11 to 12 o'clock time. He had 2 jeep load of police. Was there too. With the officer in charge. The officer in charge is the one who come and I said, boss, why y'all didn't arrest this man up to now? Me that to listen almost 12 hours now when this man running up and down freely, this man walking in, I see people activities up to now. I said this place is supposed to close down. This place is supposed to be a crime scene. And the officer and say, okay, we gotta arrest this man. After arrest this man, and put in the jeep drive off. Jeep drive and go to Lenora. I was standing in the office, so I didn't leave him. I talked to the officer. The officer told and tell me, the people don't want to have Sergeant's place. It was about 12 o'clock time last night. Why you saying? At 2 o'clock yesterday, or 1:30 or 20 to 2 when this girl missing yesterday. And why these people go and tell this the manager or whoever working there, they have a child missing. Why didn't they say yeah, Sergeant's place at the moment? Huh? Why you have to wait 12 hours after when you don't know what you want to do and your people them inside there with you know what you do? Because when the police take you away, you wasn't there. How my daughter body reached in the pool?
We saw you last night plus this morning.
How my daughter body is in the pool. Yeah, explain to me. It gotta be, listen, I tell you how the body reached. You got somebody walking with this. Yeah, why? This cook up, what we cook up here. Everybody got a hand in this cook up. What do you mean? Everybody. Yeah, I tell you. That's why I tell the police up the last night. Since yesterday, the staff that went in there supposed to get whole.
Yes. Everybody.
Here, up now I see the staff them, you know.
Plus the police.
Up now I see the staff them, you know. And then the next thing is, the people. Then the next thing is, the people that was in that building last night, who had access to walk up and down. Like the security and the next person, and he had a big strong guy over there in that big building was I'm seeing, okay, I am believe to myself the guests go and bring the body down. I don't believe a guest in that room go downstairs and bring the body down and throw the body in the pool about 9 something. When the only person them who up and down whole man is the employees them. The employees them bring it down a little trolley with a white sheet and them thing, and somebody told and tell me, look, the man coming down with a white sheet, and I like jump over there and I run and like pull out the shit out of this thing. I said, let's see where you got me. I said, why you all these? Then when bringing these things them down when the police was there. I told and I asked just so. I said, only when the police come downstairs, everybody from upstairs there, coming down in the elevator and pushing out. Eventually, about 9:30, my daughter body appeared in that pool.
The minister come here and promise people that the sniff dog coming down. Right? And everybody waiting for the sniff dog to come down. Nobody can reach out to now. But when they hear the sniff dog coming down, then people see the body. The bare drag feet body, bare drag feet, Travis. Somebody had to got to hold accountable from the police right down, bro, with all due respect. People may vex with me, but that is common sense, bro. And everybody got to stand here, arm in arm, because it could happen to anybody, child. Yes, I show you, I don't care what happened. If I gotta go to jail, I go to jail as a proud man. But this is true, bro. We all human, we all is one. This ain't not about blood and color. They're all we. This child is all we child. Yes, this ain't not race. Because what happened to she? If this didn't mobilize, it would continue happening again. But this is the wrong tree to bark. This is the wrong tree. This is the wrong tree to find to fucking bark up now. Sorry. But this is the wrong tree to find for bark up now. But with all due respect, right? Watch, me's a cool man, bro, right? Me not got race of it, but when it's justice is concerned, this thing has nothing to do with family.
We need justice.
I should have been here. I should have been here last time. With all due respect, right? The police has to deal with me. Because they had to find she.
That is second time.
Yes, I show you, the police had to find me today. Yeah, because by force we would mobilize and we would find it. And I don't know, the minister come, let me show. These people, very good at distracting. She come, she show a nice face. They promise me the dark come down. Look when the president or some big bike passing, the whole road clear. Yes, I show you, after the sniff not going to come. But when they hear sniff dog coming down, but like an hour after, then the child surface.
Another minister's there.
Minister?
Prayer manager.
No, not she.
No, another minister's here.
My watch. Watch. So the damage has been done. The damage has been done. Exactly. They say only come for show. But if that was their child, they got full security, full access, all of you know. But the poor class, remember one thing, the grassroots movement is not going to make the difference. They say poor class people.
Come on, I'm just not the first one, I don't know. It's not the first time, the second time.
Yes,
the third.
Why it is only when something happened,
then you get an
they can't find no video footage. The whole security system
you can't be shut down. All the sudden.
Yeah, all the sudden, sir. No, look, there's too much of political interference going on in these places. And this time, for we to stand firm and say, enough is enough. Unfortunately, an innocent soul gone. You understand, but as I said, things have to happen before things happen. But I apologize on behalf of how it may sound for the innocent child before this happened.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
The knee bruise up to hands, her face partially burnt.
And here what? Here's Alina. This is West Side. PPP, highest support. That is, wife and pension. We do support the PPP here. They say, I love
No, I spoke to the dad and the mom. To me, it's not a big camera moment. I spoke to both parents. I spoke to both parents this morning. Before when we all still had hope that the baby will be found. Let me just speak with the family.
I didn't call you because I jumped in the pool this morning. I talked to you. Everybody, my God,
Hey, don't take money by. Don't take money by. Don't take money by. I'm not going to try to get over
Calculate that.
have been nice to see these people here regarding it would have been nice to see the minister when the family was outside asking for help and so on to help find this child. I don't know, let me tell you something, I don't care who's about politics or not politics, but these people here is past people. Because since yesterday, them people family pleading for help, you understand me? The president know he got sniffer dogs and wherever else. He said no, for help the people find the child. Now when the child dead, they send prayer. But do what? Y'all don't fail this child. They don't fail this child. I don't care what police say. Don't say, listen to I don't want to hear one shit from G. You understand me? When they had to open them out, they didn't. How much people trying to die before they do something, man? Exactly. This child could have been alive yesterday. You don't even know if this child was dead at the time. If they had done the right things, brother man. Now all of them left the fancy office and the AC house to come down here with them people shit. Eh? When the family's suffering, brother. But sympathy and hug and this and that. If there was pre-a child that happened to yesterday, you may even tell me this is the action over the tech? Today went half of the day, because this how much, 12 hours, over 12 hours past? Then is when Irfan would have stepped down from his throne for come and look for pre-a child? This is sickening. And then people out there talking stupidness but scrapes and this and that. Travis, if that was my child, Travis. Travis, I didn't care how nobody say who talk but public figure and this and that. I don't even know that child, I couldn't even sleep. You understand me? Now you come in and tell people, pray get your backside home, yeah? You understand me? They're wasting people time. And then they wait, the bike gets shot the night. They wait till the next day, somebody else get killed, the place burning down. Then they find them going to meet with people, brother. People got dead before this government react, man. I'm sick of them, sick. Sick of them, Travis. I never want to see shit. I ain't looking wrong to that. I don't want to see her. Right. I don't want to hear her. Right. Because she responsible for people children and enough happening in the system. So I don't want to hear nothing from she, neither should minions them. The worst in this country time. Elections coming up, you know. And that's the only reason that they're on the ground. They gotta go. They gotta go.
of Education doing here? That's number one. Number two, I want to know, why is it that the people when they were up in Linden, they had guns, they had bullets, they had so much equipment, killing people. Why did they come inside here? Why did they come inside here? You're incompetent. We don't want you here. We don't want nobody from the big government here. They're wicked. They're wicked.
You're dealing with justice.
Real money time, they can't shit. They can't shit, but they fool. They can't shit. The fool is in the fucking black water. We can see the fucking fool. We can see them in the fool. They can't shit, but they fucking fool. They can't shit, but they fucking fool. You never fucking hear. And a bunch of the fool.
We government there look after they say what they power now and give it justice. You understand? We need justice from we government. That's what we want. But it's bottom yard now. Bottom yard.
Come on.
Understand English, I pray. The chase of prayer, the chase of me, she's still percolating in this place. When the people try to learn that she come in and say she fancy clothes, so tell people what? But tell people what? The prayer should team go along out to this place and stop irritating people by. Tell the president to say you upset him with spirit. Now he's sending dog for look for people. They get from here. We want nothing from them. They don't care serve or protect nobody. We want nothing.
Last night we looked even the same force of police and enforcement to go in that building and bring out the child because she wasn't there. Now today I got to set the police to protect a minister. We don't want to see minister here. What is the purpose of bringing the minister here? To listen to what? We tired of them. The police force, tired of them. They can should go home. The commander should resign from today. For Leonard, the commander should resign because they could not have bring this force last night. All this could have been avoided. The life could have been saved and this destruction could have been avoided. Thank you, sir.
You hear the residents, they have actually demanding justice for the child who
Let them go!
I'm going to the building. One of these officers should have got a command.
All now.
One of them.
The police services. The whole.
Listen to me. I was
the
made to
whole
understand
public sector. Crime for salary increase. Firefighter, please come.
I was made to understand.
You ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. All now. He crime for salary increase. All now. He ain't gonna say nothing. Cry him. While we're enjoying over $2 million+ a freaking month, and this man can only get $175,000.
I was made to understand that the detective was told to wait outside while they locked the building on him last night. The police detective was locked out of that building by the proprietor. All these things, what happened to the police? Who is the police force taking instruction from? What is the protocol? Only to fight gunman and Mohammed and foolishness? Come on. We need better policing in this country, man. Come on.
You see that he's in the car?
Watch me. Watch me. I want to.
No. Yes. Hello. Mr. Erfanani? Yes. What the citizens are trying to say is that we could go home, right? We will go home. I promise you that we will go home. But we need the Obia man was selling like a sacrifice shit. Blow back the fucking breezes. Black dog. Yeah.
Yeah, and we gonna go home. Mohammed is here. Mohammed is here. Yes. The police, when they sent last night, and I'm saying there's no child down there, at 11-year-old picking fucking fear. Like, we're calling me. No, I want you to give me justice. I need justice to this girl. You hear tell you? Because things in the work well. It can't work. The other man failed. He failed. He failed. Yeah.
Which one of the police shine the family in the pool?
Thank you. Yeah. We need our colleague.
I would like to know why was premonition here? She come like them police in movies. When everything done, then they come. You understand me? So where call them? Where call them? Where call them? Where call them? No, mama, here ya. Where call them? Hey, the land breaking. Where call them? All right. Poor man.
I don't need to speak to you. I am not speaking to no fucking secretary. Ali or Jack, nobody else.
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. We outside there for Adriana. It's the 11-year-old girl that went to the hotel and they find her this morning. We want justice because.
Hold it. Right.
Yeah, come in. We are woman empowerment. Come here. I'm a mother. I would want to be in a situation. We're here for justice because the hotel management supposed to give camera and right there.
I got it.
Camera and everything was showing me where the child go, Understand? Nothing. It is more than think we is because we got to investigate. They got to give you proof. We got to give you autopsy. We want to know if the child got strangled or raped. If we want the child got sacrificed, we want to know what's wrong with the child. The mother's grieving. The family's grieving. We on the west side right now. Yeah, we empower women to be careful watch with children and stand up with children. We are down in foolishness in Guyana. We need justice. Justice.
What is that story?
You very rude. I was giving you.
Prior to you.
That's why I told you I checked it 11. I thought you could have
As soon as you're ready, I'm ready for my shot. Come in.
Yes.
Come in. Yeah. I come in.
You ready? You're a teacher yourself, right?
Yes, I am, Mr. Chase.
What are your initial thoughts on this matter?
I am here standing as a mother, and the question I want to ask the President of Guyana is how many more? I'm asking this question because we have seen time and time the Guyana Police Force have failed a nation. With regards to this incident, they misled the entire nation last night by posting inaccurate information while a mother was on the ground as well as a father. How many more has to happen before we can actually get the justice we truly deserve? The Guyana Police Force should be there to serve and protect, but we have seen them failing us repeatedly. This ought not to have happened had the Guyana Police Force acted when they came last. But what we have seen again is a failed force. Very sad. So I'm standing here as a mother, not only a teacher, but as a mother. I'm standing with the grieving parents, and I'm standing to lend my voice so that we should not have to resort to this before justice can be served. We ought not to have to resort to this. Our voice should be heard without having all this commotion. But in Guyana, the one Guyana, that slogan that the government has found pleasure in using is just a rhetoric for one set of people. Look at who they sent to represent Africans. We didn't get to voice our concern. They sent Amerindians. Amerindians cannot speak on behalf of us. We are grieving. Our tears are on the ground day by day. And they sent people who could not represent us. It's a sad state, and we need to get it right. This is not about race. It's about getting it right. We are tired, Mr. Chase. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. A teacher by profession sharing her views. I will soon bring this broadcast to an end. I've been streaming for several hours now. I will soon bring this broadcast to an end, and I will rejoin live when anything develops, any situation develops or so. I'll rejoin live. But as it is right now, the Doubleday Enterprise Hotel is still on fire. The neighboring buildings have been burnt out flat as the picket and protest action intensifies. So I'll be ending this live for you pretty soon, and I will come back to you live as the situation develops here at Tuschen on the east bank of Essequibo.